Welcome to Quirky Quarters.
Only show where the jokes are questionable, the facts are optional, and the laughs are 100% guaranteed.
We are your hosts. I'm Brooke.
I'm Louisa, and every week we are serving up the weirdest news, the most ridiculous stories, and conversations that may or may not get us canceled.
So grab your snacks, lower your expectations.
Let's get started.
Because this is our first video, we are going to ask each other questions so you get to know us better.
But there's a twist. We each wrote down questions for each other that we haven't heard and don't know what to expect.
So you can get our raw reactions.
We each gather up 7 questions each to ask each other. Louisa, do you want to start?
Sure. Okay, so starting off with question number 1 for Brooke. What do you want to be when you grow up?
What I want to be when I grow up, I want to be a soccer player and a multimillionaire.
Wow. Goals.
Okay. Louisa, how old are you and what grade are you going into?
I will be going into 11th grade and I am, what? I forget what age I was. It was 16.
Hey, she's 16.
My birthday was like a month ago.
It wasn't even that.
How about you ask? My turn.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. What is your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve? Ooh, that's actually a good one. I think my biggest pet peeve is
When people will say, hey, I'm going to go do this, meet me there, and then you go there, and then they're not there. They don't meet you there. Like, they literally like, oh, I'm actually going to go in an hour, and they just don't show up at all, and you just waste all your time. Basically, that's my
really annoying.
Yeah. Okay. Louisa, where do you see yourself? Okay.
You know what? I'm done with these boring questions. Let's get into the fun ones, okay? What's the weirdest thing that you have eaten?
Ooh. Oh, I have eaten a dead fly once. That's pretty weird. It was on a dare.
It was a dare. Okay.
It was a dare.
Next question.
Let's see if I have any fun ones. Okay. If you could describe your life as a theme song, what song would it be?
That's funny because I think I have that question too. But what theme song would I pick?
Yeah.
Old Town Road.
Why?
It's just nostalgic for me, and so
I really vibe with that song. I really
Okay.
vibe with it. Okay. If you had a warning label, what would it say?
Warning, I bite.
I was literally about to say, she was gonna have like, I bite, watch out.
I'll growl at you. Watch out, you should growl. Stay away from Louisa.
Stay away.
Okay. If you were arrested, what would people assume you did?
Probably like murder someone by kicking a soccer ball at their face or hitting them with a baseball or something. Something sports related or either speeding. Because I go really fast on the road, like very fast.
Scary, guys.
What is your go-to karaoke song?
Ooh. Well, right now, it's probably Rewrite the Stars because I always sing it with my pookies.
Are we gonna have to sing that song for them?
I think we might.
Are we gonna have to show us at the end?
I think we might. Wait till the end.
Wait till the end. We might introduce you to another Pookie coming in.
And yes, and she will be our first guest.
Yes, you will.
Okay. Do you have a secret talent? If you do, what is it?
Secret talent. I can move my eyebrows. You ready? Let me do it in the camera.
Quite awkward when was that?
It's giving the rock smolder.
It is. So that's the secret talent.
Wow, I like it.
I can also do that. It's an interesting talent. Yeah.
Definitely weird. Okay, anyways. If you could swap lives with one person, who would it be?
Ooh, I almost put that one, but for celebrities.
Okay, well, now you get a person.
With one person. Ooh.
It's
gonna
probably going to be a celebrity because,
let me
obviously.
think. Probably. I feel like. I'm trying to think of like. Probably. Well, right now I'm thinking Margot Robbie so that I could be in a Barbie movie.
That is so right.
Well, not just. Give us up.
Okay,
Okay.
that was a good effect. Anyway. Okay, your turn. Question 6, I believe.
Would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button?
Probably a rewind because I can't tell you how many mistakes. I'm just like,
Hold up! Let's go back a second. second.
Real with that.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Yeah.
That's
What about you?
Yeah, definitely rewind. I say a lot of questionable things. I wish I never said.
Let me go back.
Crap. Okay.
Okay.
If your life was a sitcom, what would the theme song be, and who would be playing you?
Wait, sitcom is like the
Like a like a show.
Oh, okay.
A show.
Okay. Wait.
So what would be your theme song, and then
My theme
who would
song
be playing
in
you? Yeah, like what would the
in
theme
the
song?
show?
In the show, yeah.
Let me think. What's the Victorious?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to do the
So
Victorious?
if I would probably be in Victorious, and I'd say I'd probably be like Cat Valentine.
Okay.
'Cause
Okay.
I get confused.
Yes. That's real.
Ask her. She knows.
I can firsthand say it. Yes.
I'm pretty
yes.
similar. Okay. Anyways,
Next question.
if you were an animal, what animal would you?
If I was an animal, I'd probably be a dog or a pig. Why?
Because I like pigs and I like dogs. I have 2 dogs.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
What are their names?
What animal would you be?
That's not one of your questions.
Not one of my questions, but I need an answer.
Probably like a. Probably like a roach.
A roach.
I'm just joking.
That reminds me of that one video. Like
Who do I look like? A roach? Wait.
what? Like the what am I? A roach?
What am I? A roach?
Roach. Yeah.
No, probably not a roach. Actually, let me think. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe a rabbit.
Maybe. Yeah, I might. Yeah, probably. Or like a hamster.
Yes, I had a hamster.
My dogs are named Vinny. Oh, that was my dead dog. My bad, guys. My dog is named Dexter and Sally Bo. My bad. Questionable content right here. Okay, next question. Okay.
What conspiracy theory that you don't believe but you wish was true?
Oh, Michael Jackson's still being alive.
Okay, that's a good one. I kind of wish that too. Same with Elvis. I
Mhm.
wish Elvis was alive.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, definitely Michael
That's
Jackson.
actually all my
Except I
questions.
do sometimes believe it. Like, what if?
Yeah, what if you
You know,
did?
like, what if? Like,
No, there is some Elvis.
maybe his wife is hiding him somewhere. Like, where's he at?
I don't know. You
I
never
don't know. So,
That should be the next. That should be the next scene. Talking about conspiracy theories.
I agree. I'm gonna be talking about Michael Jackson the whole time.
I'll be talking about Elvis. And then probably the moon afterwards. You know, moon's interesting.
Moon, did someone say on the moon?
ice cream taking off your blue. Oh wait, we're gonna be copyrighted. Never mind. Okay. That was all my questions.
Wait, let me see. Wait.
Do you have any more? We're supposed to write 7, guys, and she already said 7.
Would you? No, I guess that one.
Let's wait until she realizes it.
I did it!
Okay, I did it. All my
Okay,
questions.
we did all of our questions. So the next scene we're gonna be going into will be. What should it be?
Funny skits with Brooke and Louisa.
Funny skits.
Ding 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 ding. Whoa. She said she didn't have no man. Raise the kids the very best she can. She ain't nothing but a hound dog. Crying all the time. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Why did you wake up from the dead?
Why'd you wake up from the
What?
dead? Go get your
Why'd you
skinny
wake up
bell bottoms back away.
I'll never do that, there. Never, darling.
What? That didn't happen. What?
No one landed on the moon.
Yes, they did. It was just here.
No,
I
one
was
did.
just here, and so were you.
No one landed on the moon.
Why are you doing that? I got so flat. There we go, dear.
Mommy, what is that?
Don't point! Don't point! What is that? What is that? Ah! Loch Ness monster!
Ugh, I'm really sore.
Actually, speaking of sore, that leads us into our next section of the podcast, which is going to be us trying silly yoga poses and trying to do them, which we're not that stretchy, so
Not at all.
we're gonna see how that goes.
So let's get into that.
So we're gonna do 3 different yoga poses, starting with.
We're gonna try this one. It looks kind of questionable, but
So
we can see if we can try it, you know?
perfect. Try.
We're gonna try this one.
We'll see how this. I put my feet on your butt. You had to put. Yeah. Yeah, we did it.
The hardest for the last. Dun, dun, dun.
Can you
Oh, dun, dun, dun.
Let's see how this works.
Here, get up. Okay, ready? Try it again. Elbows. Ready?
Oh, I feel so much better now.
I know, same. I feel like a new person.
Okay, now as we're getting into the ending of our podcast, into the outro, we will be doing a segment that we're going to do every single episode.
And that is singing silly songs with Brooke and Louisa.
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb,
Little
lamb. Mary had a little
whoa. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb would follow. What? Everywhere that Mary went, nobody could find her.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Keep rowing.
Merrily,
Like a butter dream.
Okay, now it's time for. Ready?
Yeah.
Our harmonizing.
Ready?
Chocolate cookie, chocolate cookie, chocolate cookie, Oreo. Chocolate cookie, chocolate cookie, chocolate cookie, Oreo. Chocolate cookie, chocolate cookie,
I love
chocolate
my
cookie,
Oreo.
Oreo. That's
Oreo.
in
I love my
chocolate
Oreo. I love the creamy filling in my chocolate Oreo. Okay, guys, to sum up the video,
We introduced our quirkiness, asked each other questions, and did silly skits.
don't forget the yoga.
Oh, yes, and the yoga. And then we finished with a silly song.
So make
Make
sure you like, subscribe, and stay quirky. Oh shoot, stay quirky, guys. See y'all next time.